Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still with you here on Nile TV International, and our coverage continues with our special edition. Of course, a very important visit today by the Finnish President Alexander Stubb here in Egypt, who of course met with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and also attended the Egyptian-Finnish Business Forum. And of course, we continue covering the recent developments in this regard. Earlier today, President al-Sisi received the President of Finland at Ittihadiyya Palace, and the President held and is to hold rather talks on bilateral ties and regional developments, and the two heads of state also have consultations over regional and international issues of mutual interest. Also, we just saw the official reception ceremony held at the Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace. And for more news, the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli witnessed the Egypt-Finland Business Forum's final session for 2026 that kicked off in Cairo on Tuesday on the sidelines of the Finnish President's official visit to Egypt. Addressing the session, Dr. Madbouli said the government is interested in consolidating Egyptian-Finnish relations across different spheres. He said he hopes the Business Forum will give a strong momentum to relations between the two countries. And earlier on Tuesday, the Egypt-Finland Business Forum kicked off. Several sessions and discussion panels were held reviewing the various dimensions of the economic side of the Egyptian-Finnish ties and relations that were established over 145 years ago. During the sessions and panel discussions, business persons from both countries explored means of increasing bilateral trade and investment. Panels included deliberations over Egypt's investment landscape, unlocking investment and trade potential, the digital economy, building a framework for innovation and growth amongst other topics of interest to business ties between the two sides. Speakers at the Egypt-Finland Business Forum said Egypt has long been a gateway for Finnish products, including wood and other exports to Egypt. And still with more news, Egypt, of course, is keen to foster economic investment and more cooperation with Finland in various spheres, and they maintain strong bilateral ties over the years. We have more details in this report.
Egypt is keen to foster economic investment cooperation with Finland. Egypt and Finland maintain strong bilateral relations focused on economic cooperation, particularly in technology, renewable energy and education, with Finland being a key European partner in North Africa. Diplomatic ties were established in 1922 and currently operate at the embassy level, with the Embassy of Finland in Cairo actively facilitating businesses and cultural connection. Egypt and Finland engage in regular political consultation covering regional issues, including the situation in Red Sea and Gaza. Trade relations between Egypt and Finland have developed steadily in recent years, reflecting a positive trajectory. Both nations are expanding trade with Finnish exports, largely in paper, wood products reaching approximately 456 million euros in 2024. Among key areas of cooperation is trade and investment. Egypt is a major destination for Finnish goods in Africa. Key sectors include industrial equipment, IT digital transformation, and healthcare. Also, discussions are ongoing regarding cooperation in renewable energy, AI, cybersecurity, and e-governance. A Finnish company is involved in planning a floating power plant for Egypt. Cooperation exists between Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation and the Finnish Water Forum on water technology. On tourism, Finland is a consistent source of tourism to Egypt's Red Sea resorts. Cultural cooperation has existed since 1983 agreement, and Egypt remains a popular winter destination for Finnish tourists. Finland's ambassador to Egypt, Yehya, has highlighted the growing momentum in Egypt-Finnish economic relations, pointing the substantial untapped opportunities across trade, investment, and technology. Yehya underscored Finland's global strength in innovation, digitalization, and sustainability, identifying key sectors for deep cooperation, including ICT, healthcare, the green transitions, and logistics. She also emphasized Egypt's strategic position as a regional hub, recent progress in improving the business climate, and a shared ambition to build a world-term, future-oriented partnership between the two countries.
Now delighted to be joined by our very own Nile TV's Lobna Yehya, who has been attending the Egypt-Finland Economic and Business Summit since the early hours of the morning. Lobna, once again, thank you for joining us. Can you hear me?
Yes, Angie, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Right. Lubna, tell me a bit about
recent wrap-up.
Of course, we've seen several panel discussions, several sessions. Of course, the Prime Minister, Mustafa Madbouly, also attended the business forum, and a very interesting and ensuing interview as well was conducted with the President of Finland.
Yes, Angie, I'm here at the wrap-up finally of the business forum of Egypt and Finland. It started as early as 9:30 in the morning and wrapped up now around 4:35 p.m. Right now. The day has been quite significant. It started off with different sessions covering healthcare, engineering, lumber. It also covered the digital part, because Finland is very well known for its digitalization industry. They have spoken about the cooperation and bilateral ties that can be deepened in different sectors between Egypt and Finland. And these sessions then wrapped up around 2 p.m. Then everyone took a break for cooperation. You know, business people are just sitting down and talking to each other. And then came after that the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, and the President of the Republic of Finland, Dr. Alexander Stubb, and they both gave their speeches. Actually, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli gave a very significant speech about how Egypt and Finland have very strong ties and they are working effectively to make their ties a lot more stronger. And then the President of Finland had a quick chat with the MC here.
Yes.
And he has spoken about his distinguished career, and he also spoke about how Egypt has been a hub for innovation right now in the middle of the regional chaos and conflict that is happening right now. But Egypt remains an anchor for stability and peace and attracts investment regardless of the current situation happening. He also said that Egypt is a sophisticated civilization, and he spent around 3 hours and a half with the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the Minister of Education, discussing the importance of educational bilateral cooperation between both nations, and of course the rest of the sectors as well. But he emphasized on the education part. And right after that quick chat, the day has wrapped up, and we're here at the very end of it. And I'm Lobna Yehya, been through with you for the entire day.
Many thanks, Lobna Yehya, for your comprehensive updates throughout the day and your detailed coverage of this very important event. Thank you very much, Lobna, for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, a very important summit today held, this business forum between Egyptian and Finnish business persons, of course, collaborating, brainstorming many ideas and opportunities for investment, as well as business cooperation between the two countries. Of course, we continue our coverage. Stay tuned.
Connect, not just by shared interests.